guys, Jem here with another book review. This time I'm going to be reviewing Polar Opposites by Strand. And yes, it's actually pronounced K Strand instead of Kai. She sent me an email about it. Unfortunately, I'm not the best with this. Polar Opposites, the second in the Supervillain Academy series. This will not be a spoilers review, even though the book already, came out? I honestly thought it was I honestly enjoyed it. I rated an 8.5 out of 10, me personally. But I honestly really enjoyed it. So let me give you, let me read you the synopsis and the author bio, and then we'll get right to it. The supers are balanced. Academies have altered their curriculum to teach both sides of superpower spectrum. All's well in the super world, right? When Mystic kidnaps Oceanus, Jeff learns it isn't all right. Turning to the newly balanced supers for assistance, he panics to find they've done nothing to rescue Oceanus. When no ransom request follows, he worries Mystic's plan never included returning his girlfriend. Frustrated, he's forced to work with the only super willing to help. Oceanus' ex-boyfriend, Set. Mystic isn't the only one hiding something. Nothing about Jeff is balanced. Temper flares result in scorched clothing or flying furniture, and his charm has become an indiscriminating people magnet. Jeff is convinced, or maybe just hopeful, that his lack of control is directly related to Oceanus being gone. But will he and Set find her before Jeff loses control completely, and will they find her alive? Now the author bio. When her children were young and the electricity winked out, Kay Strand gathered her family around the fireplace and told stories, one sentence at a time. Her boys were rather fond of the ending, and then everybody died. The end. Now an award-winning children's author, Kay crafts fiction for kids and teens to provide an escape hatch from their reality. With a selection of novels for young adult and middle grade readers and short stories for the younger ones, Kay entertains children of all ages and their adults. Learn more about Kay and her books on her website, www.kstrand.com. Now, the book, it really left off where the last book ended, where, Oceanus and Polar kissed, and then all was right in the world because everything was balanced and it was all okay. But now things are what's happening here? Sort of thing. Now, it seems like Oceanus is a bit suspicious in the beginning of the book. It's like, why is she acting that way towards Jeff, aka Polar, when they're dating? Because she was purposely avoiding him and all this. And it was like, why is she trying to avoid him? Doesn't she love him and everything? It was really weird. At least to me, I thought it was why does she have something to hide? Did she do something? And so then Oceanus gets kidnapped by Mystic, who has been completely obsessed with Jeff. And so a lot of things happen. Jeff has to partner up with Set, who is now balanced because the whole world ending twice kind of thing. And so they have to work together, and they go on these road trips to try to see where they can find Mystic and see if they can rescue Oceanus. Then they were able to get all these supers together and go on an adventure to get Oceanus back, basically. Now, in the end, it was shocking to me, honestly. It was absolutely, I was like, oh my god, what the hell? It was just, whoa. I did not expect that, at all. Being so cold. It was insane. I can't wait, honestly, till the next book. I'm hoping that K Strand will send me the next book, too, because I really want to read and review and know what's going to happen. It was just, I can't believe, honestly, that ending, though. I was not expecting it. Well, I was expecting it somewhat, but not like the whole other thing. I don't want to say since this is not a spoiler, but there were some things that happened in the end that I was expecting because of how things were going throughout the story. But then there was just one thing that I was like, whoa, what the hell? Just, whoa. Anyway, I'm sorry, I'm not going to say too much more. That's basically the gist of what happens in the story. If I go too much into it, I'm going to say spoilers. I just know it. But anyway, that's all I really have to say. But I honestly really, really did like this book. I cannot wait till the third one comes and I am able to get it and read it and all that jazz. Anyway, the next book I'm going to be reading is 13 Reasons Why by J. Asher. I know, you're finally reading it. It's been a while since this has been like really popular, but it was really popular at one point or another. And I was finally able to get it. I was finally able to borrow from my cousin, and now I will read it and finish it and just hope I can do all that. And then I'm trying to see if I can get the book If I Stay by Gail Foreman. I think it's Gail. Because the movie's coming out, and I literally looked at the book and it was like only 200 pages. I honestly thought it was thicker, but it's a duology and it's only 200 pages, and I'm trying to see if I can get both of the books, so I can read them and then review. Now, oops. Since my phone is still broken, I'm resorted to using my camera. So, let's see how this goes. Alright, there are two books that I have on PDF file that I need to read and review since the authors had sent them to me. James DeSantis sent me his book Sparks, which like literally just came out or something. Oh, that's a terrible glare. I am very sorry about that. But you can look him up, Sparks by James DeSantis, to see the actual cover, because it's just so much blue and white in the cover, so you can't really see it too clearly. You can see it from an angle like that, though. Hold up, let me see that. There. Alright. And I'll give you the synopsis for it. When Ethan Haymill is struck with both the power of electricity and cancer, he has to choose his life choices wisely. This is a story about Ethan's journey to not only help people, but to find out who he really is. Ethan has to balance being the very first hero and battling a deadly disease. Now is the time to dive into the life of Sparks. The book already has come out, and I have the PDF file now since James contacted me through YouTube, sent me the thing and everything. And that's like, I'm hoping to read that soon. Since it's apparently a really short book, since I looked at it, it's like only 150 pages at least. And this is the other book that I'm going to read and possibly review for... Oh, that's terrible. It says Battle for the Cyberdomes by Stuart Wilson. This is actually free on Kindle on Amazon. The author, Stuart, sent me a PDF file for this ages ago. Like 2013 ages ago. And it's been so long, and I have not had the chance to read it. Because I wasn't really too big on ebooks back then, but now I am. And I have to read this. So, on to synopsis. Some books need no introduction, but this isn't one of them. So if you liked Harry Potter, I Am Legend, or I Am Number 4, Gone, The Hunger Games, Twilight, and Switch, then here's the beginning of another tale you're bound to fall in love with. Battle for the Cyberdomes. the first book in the Meta-Normal Defense series. Kyle Rivers is left crippled after an accident that kills both his parents, until a mysterious stranger comes to offer him his life back, at a price. Kyle is forced to join a secret organization where all is not what it seems, and the future of the entire world may just lie in the balance. This awesome sci-fi adventure story will have you on the edge of your seat and screaming for more. Behold a world with no rules, except one. You have to read this. Now, I unfortunately don't have author bios for both of these authors. They both have a couple of books out, mostly just ebooks, not anything physical, at least as far as I'm aware. So those are 2 books that you should go out and get once I, give you guys a review, see if I like it or not, you know? And that's all I really have to say. Next book, 13 Reasons Why. Next 2 books, these 2 things. Now, as far as you guys know, I don't really do book hauls or anything like that, only because I just get so lazy with it, and even though I get excited about getting all these books, I'm just too lazy to do it. So, unfortunately, I did get a lot of books yesterday, though. I got 13 books. I feel like I'm missing one there. Anyway, I got 13, 12 books because my school was giving them out and everything. And my collection now has risen to the books I have to read. Let's have a look. Alright, let's see. Now, all these books, all the way down, and you see this box? Still filled. Right here. Those are all the books I have to read next over the summer. And hopefully I will not die. So, that's all I really have to say. Until next time, bye!